The sun was already shining when Detective Sergeant Sara Hirst's mobile rang, loudly enough to wake her up, before cutting out. Her alarm clock said 6:58 a.m. Surely she hadn't set the thing by mistake. It was Saturday, and she wasn't due at work. Confused and yawning, Sara pulled the mobile onto the pillow next to her and tapped the screen. D.I. Edwards had been the culprit. That made her sit up. Her boss wouldn't be ringing this early unless it was important. She hastily pulled on a long-line t-shirt and was halfway downstairs by the time his voicemail rang through.
"Good morning. Get dressed and get to Cromer. I'll meet you there."
It looked as if their long, easy-going summer was about to get busy. She flicked on the kettle and got out her travel mug to make a coffee. The mobile signal was flaky inside the kitchen. It was better at the bottom of her garden. Sara rang him back as she reached the drunkenly leaning garden shed which she had yet to fix. Just one more outstanding job on the country cottage she had inherited from her father the previous winter. "Morning, boss."
"Got you up? Good thing. Don't head for the office. Go straight to Cromer. I'm on my way there. Mark's gone to pick up Ian."
"What have we got?"
"Young woman's body in an alley near the bus station, right in the middle of town. I'll be away in 10 minutes, Sara said. "Uniform already have it shut off. We're going to cause chaos."
She knew he was right. Work had taken her to Cromer on a handful of previous occasions. The streets were narrow, and the town usually busy. The one-way traffic system got backed up all too easily. As a London girl, Sara had found adapting to rural life something of a challenge. The smallness of everything, the lack of facilities, and the insular nature of country living took some getting used to. There were also the sudden bursts of activity that accompanied the holiday visitors who flocked to the villages and caravan parks from Easter onwards. Now it was the middle of August, and the high season was in full swing. If it was busy here in the small coastal village of Haysborough, what was it like in a seaside resort like Cromer? Showered and dressed, Sara knotted her braided hair into a tight bun. The braiding kept it neat, with a nod to her Jamaican heritage. She still relied on her mum to look after her hair, which was her mum's specialty as a hairdresser in London. And besides, Sara hadn't wanted to offend her by switching to a local hairdresser, not since they had made up their differences last year. She secured the coffee mug in its holder in the front of her car and stuffed a slice of toast into her mouth. Cromer was only 15 miles away. She would probably be the first to arrive. The coast road twisted through Munsley and Overstrand before it dropped out part-way down the Norwich Road to the north of the Cromer shops, where traffic was already building up. There was no alternative route unless you drove back several miles out of your way, so the town spent much of the summer choked with traffic, just not usually this early in the day. Sara soon realised why.